Let's hear what you have to say about Miss in the Thong. Was she wrong? Take the boy out of Fleet Street. Amy, what do people say?
Our first call is Layla on line 1.
Morning, Layla.
Hello.
Amy says you have an interesting story. I want to know what it is.
Yes, when I was about 14 years old, I attended a school where about 16 of the teachers all clubbed together and actually produced a naked calendar for charity, and we sold lots. It was all in the news, and at the time there were plenty of stories about how we were going to lose respect for our teachers, how it was all going to go down the drain, and do you know what? I didn't. I got 2 A's and a B at A-level, taught by those same teachers. I'm currently at university studying politics, and I'm predicted a first, and I believe that's because I didn't lose respect for my teachers. In fact, I got more respect for them for doing that. And I think the issue here is that this the guy that's at the school that said she's let us down, it's going to ruin our results. I think he's wrong. I think he's wrong to say that, and I think that's unfair.
Were there boys at your school, Layla?
Yes, there were. It was a mixed school.
And did they go on to university, or did they go on to become rent boys or prostitutes? Or
A lot of them have gone on to university. In fact, a lot of them are at the university with me now, and we're all very successful. And I think we owe that a lot to our teachers.
Right, Layla, panel, you can talk to each other.
Because
Layla actually knows what she's talking about.
It depends on the context, Layla, doesn't it? I mean, if it's like Calendar Girl,
naked.
If it's like Calendar Girl,
they were naked.
Okay, Layla, were things covered up, Layla? You know, were things were there a bunch of grapes over a breast, or was there a...
I'm obsessed with grapes.
There was a pillow for one, and the fact was there was a cactus for another. There was a rumour going around the cactus was too small and had to be digitally in the hole.
Oh, is that right?
There we are. Well, I think that answers the
It was
question.
for charity. It was
that's
for a good
different.
Cause.
That really
it
is different.
Sexualised. This
What
was
a bunch of
sexualised.
hypocrites.
Just we are.
Bunch of hypocrites. Layla, thank you for the call. Let's have another.
Our next call is a teacher. It's Lorraine on line 3.
Lorraine, good morning.
Good morning, Matthew.
You a part-time model as well, Lorraine?
I'm not.
Okay. Do you do anything really filthy in your private life?
No, I don't. Totally legit.
Totally legit. OK, so what do you make of Miss in the Thong, then?
OK, I disagree. I think she was wrong, and it's because, like, I'm a teacher, and I think being a teacher, you're a role model.
Right.
Why would you stand there teaching, like, Year 11 boys, testosterone levels are off the roof anyway. Why would you be happy to be teaching students who've blatantly seen you in your underwear? I wouldn't be comfortable with that, and I can't understand. I think if she wants to model in her underwear, do that, but I think she can't do both.
It's incompatible with teaching. If she was at a girls' school, would it be a different matter?
No, I think no, because she's still a teacher.
Yes, but as we've already established, right, so just leaving the boys at it for a moment, at a girls' school, many girls want to be a model, want to be model. She has experience of working in modelling. Who is better able to talk to girls about the world of modelling, the pitfalls, the benefits, than someone who is both a teacher that they trust and someone who has experience in the world of modelling? It has to be an advantage in that case, does it not?
I disagree because, again, why do you want to see your teacher modelling underwear?
Because you and the panel have all got a downer on the notion of modelling underwear, and I'm trying to say we all look at models all the time. You choose your underwear, ladies, based on whatever is being put around in the fashion magazines, by the models, by the designers, all the time, and yet you're suddenly turning around and saying, well, that's all acceptable. If this woman also happens to be a teacher, that's somehow wrong, because suddenly what she does in her private life is somehow sleazy.
But it's not her private life, Matthew. She's exploited it everywhere. It's printed. It's not in her private life.
Hang on, yeah, but she won Britain's Sexiest Teacher before she started at the school.
So she put herself up as a sexual object.
Yes, but the school accepted it.
Well, irrelevant of what the school did.
But they did
she is
accept
putting
it, and then
herself
they
forward
changed
as
their
a
mind.
sexual object. She's not modelling clothes.
All modelling, I would suggest, emphasises sexual appeal.
Rubbish.
But also, Matthew, I wonder whether she is actually making money from this modelling.
Apart from those brown
She
zip-up
won't be.
shoes
It'll
with
be
the
an internet.
lambs.
It'll be an internet site.
I hate losing, but I feel I've been outnumbered.
Riot.
All I can say, I'll say it again. I wish she was my teacher. Bless you all. We have to take a break. Dream Girl, Davina McHale's still to come, though. First, we must say goodbye, bye to the panel. And it's lovely to see you.
And you?
Good firm stuff. We like that. Great arguments. Dominic and Anne will see you tomorrow. Ladies and gents, give it up for our panel. Thank you very much.